So I did a video and said that you have walked into a new timeline with a whole new identity. And I promise to come and break it down, the whole new identity part of it, based on my own experience. This is what I have realized. Whenever you are done with a particular mission, whenever you are done with what Spirit wanted you to do in a particular place, with a particular person, it doesn't matter what is or whatever it is, you are going to have to change into another version, or let me say, you are going to shed off. If you have listened to some of my videos where I've talked about shedding off your skin like a snake, something to do with rebirth, but this is different. Um, I want you to look back into time where there is times when you are maybe working somewhere in a particular company, or you were somewhere at a certain point in life, and where you went after that, and where you went after that, and where you went after that, and where you are right now. You can see that there has always been a difference. It's like every time you have had to move on from some place, from something, and you go to another place or to another something, it's like a whole new person has gone to this place. And I said in the other video, this is always a new person. This is always a new embodiment. Because if you had to be the same person, then you had to be in the same mission. You had to be in the same place you still had to be there. But because whatever it is was done, we are spirits and we are in a spiritual world. We are connecting with other spirits. We are not just human beings. We are spiritually connected. We are all interconnected. So whatever this is, we are going to meet and do whatever we need to do. And then after it's done, we are going to move on to another thing. But because we see things in a physical form, like we don't usually use our third eye to discern, then you just see it like a divorce, like what is it called, as you being fired, as you uh, leaving that job, as you breaking up with someone. But it's always more than that. There is always a spiritual explanation, let me say explanation, attached to what is really happening. But it doesn't mean that you are the same person. For example, if you go back still in time when you were still a kid, the way you used to think is not the way you think. The body you used to have is not the same body you have. The body you had 10 years ago, it doesn't matter if you age or you don't age. There is always something that shifted and shifted. That is a clear example that you could still have the memories of this person, of this being, but you are no longer that being. I'm no longer the person I was a year ago. Even when I go back into the memories of what I was doing a year ago, it just feels like these are memories of someone else. It doesn't feel like it is me. So your soul is, I'm looking for better words. I'm not so good with those scientific terms, but your soul is always moving forward. And the more it moves forward, it's reborn and reborn and reborn. It doesn't stay the same. I talked about death in most of my videos actually, where I said every time you are going onto something else, you have to die. We go through multiple types of death. Multiple types of death. When you resign a job, when you are fired, when you have to move on from something, you have died. And you are going to get replaced. What does that mean? You are no longer there. And then you are going to move on to something else. That means wherever you are, you have been reborn again. You have gone through a rebirth process. So this is a whole new being, having a whole new experience. People think death is only the one where you have to be put in the coffin or where you have to be cremated or whatsoever it is. That is not death. That is the final part where the soul is like, okay, I'm ready to really leave this body for real, and have a new body that is completely different from this one, or maybe whatever this is. But we die all the time. You die when you sleep, and when you wake up, it's a whole new day. This is a whole new person. So you embodying a new identity. It is not just when you have moved into a new timeline, when there is a retrograde, when there is a new moon, when there is a major shift in the consciousness. No, 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 no. It constantly happens. You just need to pay attention, and you need to be aware of what is, especially when you sleep. There is a lady who explains it so well, where she says that she's on TikTok, she's some girl. She says when you sleep, that is the time you are in heaven, because that is the time you don't have a body, but you are meeting these souls. At soul level, you are meeting these spirits, and you are doing these things, and you are having these whole experiences. And that is true. And then when you wake up again, you don't you only remember, or but it's not there, but then you had these experiences when your eyes were closed. So what is that? That means if you are able to do that, that means you are able to change identity. I don't know if I'm making sense, but to some people it even happens physically. For me it does. I feel like I don't want to really, really give myself out so much, because we all don't know who is listening. I feel like something like this is so sensitive. I would love to do a video that is physical, where I'm speaking eye on eye, where you guys can see me. But yeah, I do, for me, change physically. I do get a new identity most of the times if it is a new mission. And so does so many other people. What we call shape shifting. We all have the ability to shape shift, So that is a topic for another day. But the thing is, always get ready to embody a new identity. Always get ready to just feel like, yes, I might be called so and so, but it's like you feel like you only have the memories of so and so and fragments of it most of the time. And sometimes it feels like completely blank, like these memories are just coming in like thoughts, and it's not like something real. It's no longer attached to you like the way it used to be in when you were still in this experience, because now you have moved on to something else, and it's like your soul is ready to create new memories, new experience, like new experiences that are going to come with new memories. And as long as you are still in this, it's gonna be this. And then when this is done, the other new identity, the other new version is also going to just remember this recent experience as just, oh my God, like it's not gonna be like as real. I don't know if I'm making sense. But the thing is, we are constantly having a new identity, and we are constantly sometimes shifting. I feel like shape shifting is just for everyone, because when you what people call growth, like, oh, I grew from a young boy to a man, to a youth, to a teen, to a youth, to a man. Then I feel like that is shape shifting. Like, what the heck? You were crawling, you started walking, you started doing this thing. Now you are an old person. So there is so much um deep realizations in everything around us. You need to pay attention, and you need to allow your mind to be open so that you can understand what is really happening. That is why you are going to move on and meet new people, because these new people were meant to be met only with this identity that you have. The other person that you were wouldn't meet these people, because you weren't on the same frequency as them. Doesn't mean that they are on a high or are on a low frequency or vibration, whatever you want to call it, but it's because the other person wasn't their person. The other person did not make any agreement with any of these souls to meet them, but this new identity is in a soul contract. Okay, I'm gonna say a soul contract is to meet these new people, your neighbors, your whoever that you are meeting, even the people that you are meeting on the road, people that you just see once and never see them again. It's because this new identity had a contract to meet these people on that particular day at the particular time. So you are in sync and in alignment with the universe always. But sometimes it requires you to go from this person to another person for you to be able to accomplish a certain mission. A mission is not something to do with just serving the Most High Mother and Father. It is something to do with you, because at the end of the day, you are all that there is. So, oh my God, I feel like I'm taking someone on a mind trip. But yes, the thing is, all you need to do is always remember, no matter what, no matter how much you are feeling confused and troubled and everything, remind yourself that I am in sync with the universe and I am one and connected in thinking. So whatever I am seeing here now, what am I thinking in my mind? How did I end up here? But again, every time there is an end to something, always remind yourself that whatever new experience is, I'm not gonna be the same person experiencing this. That is actually one of the ways that for me has it helped me to always heal my traumas and anything whatsoever, because every end for me paves a way for me to know someone else is coming in to take control. And now I'm getting a new download right now, a whole new download, but I'm gonna just give it another day. But the thing is, I love you. And thank you for listening to me, to my video. Hopefully it made sense. If you want me to break this down even more, please leave a comment. But yeah, you are in sync with the universe and you have a whole new identity right now. And some of you are just going to get a new identity tomorrow or tonight or this morning or another afternoon, but soon, or it's always happening. Sometimes for a very long time, you stay in this new identity and do whatever you need to do. Sometimes for the shortest time, it doesn't matter. It just happens. So pay close attention to the experiences. When a door opens, another one. When a door closes, another one opens. So that's the same thing with what's happening. When you die, a new identity is formed of you. So all right, I love you. Don't forget to check my store. I have products for spiritual cleansing and African products that help us honor our ancestors, things that have been passed unto us in my African culture. I don't just sell these things. I will make sure if you place an order, I explain to you everything, how it's used, and I'm sure only those that really need these things, only those that have that blood of, Alkebulan will have to buy these things, because these things don't just come to you. They only come to you when you are ready. That is what I am currently selling on my store, so that I can also see who are these people that are ready to receive what is meant to be theirs. So check out the store and let me know. Place your orders. I'll be adding more products. I love you.